All right, hello world, hello world. I want to talk about how the land of sports talk TV is changing. It's a shift. It's a big shift. I don't know if anyone is talking about it, but it's a shift. This is my opinion. I've been thinking about this over the past few months with all these videos I'm uploading now because I've been very busy working school full time in both. And I've been doing a little writing. So Shannon Sharpe, Marshawn Lynch, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, Kwame Brown, Gilbert Arenas, Chad Ochocinco, Cam Newton, Tom Brady, Julian Edelman. All these people, all these former athletes are taking over the sports talk world. Some of them are even on ESPN every week. Some of them talk during the NBA games. You know why? Because they actually did it. Some are Hall of Famers. Some are champions. Some played it for a long time in the league. Some knows the ins and out. Some of them know what the locker room is like, or meetings, or preparing, dealing with injuries. They have experience. When you look for a job, they want to see what kind of experience you have, right? So when you get these people who just wrote about it, and this is no slight to like people like Stephen A. Smith, and people like that, but as far as like people like Mad Dog, he can anyway. People are gravitating more towards listening to the athletes talk. Cam Newton on 4th and 1. A lot of people start watching that. His following is growing. Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco. They only been out for a little over a year, and they blew up. Now they got all these sponsors. Cam Newton got sponsors. Marshawn Lynch, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, all the smoke. Gil's Arena? Like, what are we talking about? They're all on YouTube. People are watching more YouTube than ever. And believe it or not, YouTube Premium, that's the new cable service. And it's cheap. And you get to download videos and play them anywhere, whether you have reception or not, in 4K. And you get to download whole episodes of these people talking sports. And you get insight on what it's really like to be out there in the field. They tell you, oh yeah, when I used to play against Ray Lewis. Listen, I can listen to Iman Shumpert talk basketball all day. Carmelo Anthony. Even LeBron James did a couple podcasts in the barbershop. Listen to Iman Shumpert talk about how Kobe used to talk to him like, you had a great game. And then came out, did a bunch of crazy stuff when they played the Knicks way back when. Rest in peace, Kobe. Jeff Teague. Club 520. One of the funniest, most realest basketball podcasts out there. And they get these guests on that play on other teams, or some of them are playing currently, and you be like, wow, like I didn't know that. It's this thing with athletes taking over. It's just the beginning. That's why Stephen A. Smith made sure to get his money because sooner or later, the age of people want to watch regular reporters on things like First Take, that's over. That's going to be over. People got tired of listening to people like Skip, or people don't want to listen to Mad Dog. Well, don't listen to Matt for what? Paul Finnenbaum? Like, these people, I don't think they didn't play the game. They reported on it. But it's super fans out there that know that they're basically sports almanacs. They know about the game too. Not just them. Yeah, you probably had access reported, but they probably know more than these people on TV. I mean, hell, I could find a person that I work with, and we could just name off random players that play in the NBA. Oh yeah, I remember John Starks. But then again, John Starks was one of my favorite players. John Starks. Oh yeah. Vernon Maxwell, Big Dog Glenn Robinson. We could start talking about, oh yeah, I remember how he used to do this. Or we could just talk about random football players. LaRon Landry. That dude was big, man. He was big ass safety. Just name random players. I mean, hell, some of us can name our favorite offensive lineman. Bitonio from Cleveland. Matt Light, who used to play for New England. I'm just naming them off the top of my head right now. If I sat there and really thought about it, I could name a lot of my favorite offensive linemen. Lane Johnson. Jeff Saturday. I mean, come on. Joe Thomas. I'm a Browns fan. So yeah, Joe, I mean, come on. What are we talking about? The age of athletes taking over is just starting. It's just starting. People want to hear the athletes. People who actually made it. So we can live vicariously through them. And they have millions of stories to tell. Millions. All those athletes have millions of stories to tell. So get ready for that. Networks, y'all better call an audible real quick. Make sure you're on top of that. ESPN is kind of doing it. They got Cam Newton. They got him for a day. They got Shannon Sharp. They got Ryan Clark. they bringing more and more athletes. FS1, they got a show. They went from Undisputed with just a sports reporter talking with athletes. Now they got strictly athletes it's called The Facility, and it's all former football players. So always, for all these companies, get a jump on that. And that's my advice to you. Think of me as an advisor, a consultant. Remember this video the next 5 years. I'm telling you,